Welcome to Broadstairs Folk Week. This is the first of our Festival Friday programmes and we are bathed in glorious sunshine. It's been an absolutely lovely day here today, and it's not just for the older folks, shall we say. There have been lots of youngsters here who are really lapping up the atmosphere. We've seen kids as young as 2 and 3 with I Heart Folk Week t-shirts on.
And it really is an extraordinary event. Over the course of the week, some 500 different artists and performers are going to be taking part in the Folk Week Festival. And some of them big names you will have heard of, like Barbara Dixon or Chumbawamba. Others, like Elbow Jane, who are playing behind us here, you might not have heard of, but you'll certainly remember them afterwards. We've been soaking up the atmosphere all day. It's been brilliant. All human life is here, as Peter Whittlesey reports.
Music and sunshine, a perfect combination. No wonder Broadstairs attracts groups from as far afield as Canada to play at Folk Week.
It's gorgeous. I mean,
Stunning.
we just rolled in, so we're kind of just getting our bearings, but it's beautiful, beautiful place.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Folk Week starts today!
Now in its 46th year, it's an amalgamation of our love affair with the seaside and folk traditions set in the midst of time. But here you gear up for the festival by going to the beach.
You can sit back and relax, and children can play safely.
I don't know, when there's like loads of Morris dancers around, I don't care how corny it is, it just feels really fun. It's just really good atmosphere, really, in general. Everyone gets together in big groups of people at night, it's a good social life.
The festival prides itself on having something for everyone. If you want a break from music, there's always the historical village tours in St. Peter's.
Did she ask for money, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
Are you sure? If you gave her money, sir, what do you think she would spend it on?
The thing about Folk Week is the venues are spread throughout the town, so wherever you go in Broadstairs you can hear the music and feel a part of that unique festival atmosphere.
Just one word of caution, look out for the mysterious hooden horses. If they get cross, they'll cause mayhem and might even give you a bite. Peter Whittlesey, BBC South East Today, Broadstairs.
Ah, those very strange hooden horses. They're very odd creatures indeed, aren't they? A traditional part of the Kentish Folk Festival, and somebody who can tell us an awful lot about it is Bob Kenwood, who's been a stalwart of the folk scene in Kent for the last 30 years or so. So, Bob, hooden horses.
Hello, Rob.
They are strange, aren't they? What are they all about?
Well, look, what you've got here is something with a wooden head. Sometimes it's got teeth there. And you can see these all over Thanets in days gone by.
But why? What do they do? What are they for? Why are they so intimidating?
I don't know, intimidating. They come and bring you good luck. I mean, if you treat a hooden horse well, then it'll be very well behaved. Usually has a wagoner, and it works well with a wagoner. But if anybody tries to ride it or treats it badly, then mayhem results all over the place.
So we could have an emu moment if we're at all...
If we're not careful, we could.
So it has, thank you very much. How do you treat a hooden horse well then? Oh, excuse me.
Well, you can, when it comes around to your door, you can make sure it has some cakes, or you can give it some money, or you can
cakes and money, that generally works in general terms, doesn't it?
Right.
And do they have a sort of a deeper meaning? You know, were they used to bring in the festival of Christmas or something?
I'm sure they must have been in days gone by, but I think mainly people do it now because it's fun to do.
Fun to do. I think I'm being nibbled by the horse here at the moment. Am I in danger? I'm being nice to them as much as I possibly can be.
I think so, yeah, they're after your wallet, I think.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Bob, I mean, you've been involved in folk for a long time. Has it ever been as vibrant as it is now?
It's building up again. It's really nice to see the scene developing. I mean, it's not just about concerts and things. There are lots of folk clubs and sessions going on all over the county. Lots of little things that you can find anywhere, most weekends. It's wonderful to see.
There's always something going on. Well, Bob, thank you very much for being with us. And Polly, I mean, Broadstairs Folk Week is getting bigger and bigger every year, and they've been tapping into this kind of traditional thing for a long, long time now.
It has indeed. This is the 46th year of the Folk Festival, and I'm joined now by its tireless organiser, Jo Tufts. Congratulations on getting it through to the 46th year.
Thank you.
It's a long tradition, isn't it? And it's something that means a lot to Broadstairs.
Yes, it does. It's just grown and grown over the years. You know, I mean, it didn't begin like this. It was quite a small affair. It was really a dance festival when it first started in Piermont Park, and it's just grown and grown since then.
There's an interesting story about the guy who actually decided to set it up, isn't there?
That's right. Jack Hamilton really wanted to start a festival in the southeast, and he got on a train from London, and his first stop was Broadstairs, and he got off and thought, this'll do, and that was that.
And over recent years, we're going to be looking at it in a bit more detail later on, there's been something of a folk revival, folks back in the charts. Are you tapping into that in terms of what you're doing here?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, about 10 years ago, English folk musicians, young folk musicians, were quite thin on the ground, really. But in the last 5 years or so, you know, there's just a huge resurgence. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and hopes that you're going to see another 46 years with the festival.
I hope so, if we last that long.
But no, it's been an absolutely marvellous atmosphere here today so far, and we will be back here a little bit later on, as I said there, looking into why exactly it is that folks had a renewal of popularity. Back to you, Linda.
Linda, thank you very much. Yes, welcome back here to Broadstairs, where there's a lot of very excitable people here for this evening.
You are having a good time!
Yes, they are having a good time. It's the first night of the 46th Folk Festival here in Broadstairs, and over the course of the next week 100,000 people are going to descend on the town, and they're going to be spending literally millions of pounds. The town really is going to be cashing in on this folk revival.
Yeah, and it's a force that's been gathering pace on the music scene for some time. The likes of Laura Marling and Mumford and Sons of Fleet Foxes getting folk back into the charts, picking up some Brit Awards along the way. And I wanted to find out what exactly it is about folk that's so popular. So I followed some local bands and fans up to the folky mecca that is the Cambridge Folk Festival. The Webb sisters from Sevenoaks playing to a packed tent at the Cambridge Folk Festival, part of a new generation of artists drawing on ancient folk traditions.
I think the thing that attracts us both to folk is really the heartbeat of the music. It's very, very rhythmic, and then obviously the harmonies in folk music are incredible.
In a musical family, and our dad is a drummer and our brothers are both drummers, and I think that it's about a shared experience.
It's an appeal that draws increasing numbers of fans to folk festivals across the UK every year. This is the UK's biggest folk festival, and you can tell by the size of it how much it's grown over the last 10 to 15 years. And it's not all about beards, warm ale and sandals anymore by any means.
Folk has become mainstream again with Mumford & Sons kicking off, and I've noticed especially the youngsters that are here now, it really has become cool.
Like Laura Marling and Newton Ford were at Glastonbury, so they're transferable from here to the mainstream. And it's become more and more like that over the years have gone.
It makes our hearts just go like that. We just love it. It just makes us feel good. It makes us want to dance, and it's just lovely.
All of this can be broken. All of this can be broken. Hold your devil by his throat and spin him to the ground.
The mainstream act mentioned there, Laura Marling, along with the likes of Mumford and Sons, is at the vanguard of the folk revival. Then there's the queen of the scene, she of the angelic voice, Kate Rusby.
The main thing for me that kind of gave us a boost into the mainstream was when I was nominated for a Mercury Music Prize. That was back in, it might have been 2000 or 1999, I'm not sure. It was for an album called Sleepless that I did. And that, you know, because we're involved in that, the mainstream press had to include us in what they were talking about the Mercury's all the time. You know, even if it was like, say, oh, the underdog this year is this Kate Rusby from Barnsley and who the ex-she, you know.
I think there's a new generation coming along that's taken folk to its very heart and realised that it's, people's music has got depth, it's got sincerity, it's got emotion, it's got wonderful tunes as well, and great words, because they're sick of all the pap that is in the pop world.
And folk also comes with a sense of humour. Take the Spooky Men. This is them trying to scare me with a bass sandwich. Their more traditional choral sound will be on show at the Broadstairs Festival.
Sleep now.
There's men everywhere, and the absurdities remain, and regardless of which area you're in, and the sort of general sort of appreciation of nice singing, if you like, or strong male singing is, I think, a universal human need.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe it's straitened times that makes the simplicity of the music appeal. The need to tap into something more truthful and heartfelt. Whatever it is, there's not much as cool as folk right now.
Well, I'm afraid to say the Spooky Men who you saw there are so popular here at Broadstairs Folk Week that their gig is already sold out. Let's chat to a band called Elbow Jane, whose lovely sound you can hear behind me. We've got Joe Topping and Kev Byrne. Thanks, guys. Why did you get into folk? You're kind of part of a new generation of folk artists. What was it that appealed to you?
Well, my father ran a folk club for about 30 years, as did Richie's dad. And then we kind of dragged the other guys in with us and educated them in the world of folk. And they're coming round, but slowly but surely.
And Kev, have you noticed that there's been a resurgence in popularity over the last decade?
Well, absolutely. I think specialist music of any genre is a lot more popular these days. And it's so easy to get music, isn't it, these days, from iTunes, whatever it is, whatever format you use. So we're coming back, basically.
Do you think it's also, you know, it's straightened times, there's a simplicity to the lyric, there's a craftsmanship to the way that people perform. Do you think that taps into something that people appreciate now?
I think so. I think maybe it's a slight reaction against a bit of maybe too much pop music. Pop music's great, it has its place, but sometimes people want an alternative, something else to listen to with, you know, real people making real music with real instruments.
Yeah, I mean, that is something they can come here and they can see people playing all their own instruments.
I mean, it's a little bit more intimate, I think, because in all honesty, when you listen to something on a CD player or on an MP3 player or whatever, there's no access there really, so it's nice to see people play. It's also quite inspirational. I think I got inspired to play music by watching people play rather than listening to it, and get the kind of power that you get from actually watching some live music.
And it must be lovely, Joe, to see all the kids here enjoying it.
Oh, it is really nice, yeah. Get them young.
Either, which is fantastic. We haven't had a single egg thrown at us yet, so that's
not
really
yet, no.
Thanks very much, guys. Good luck with the gig this week. Thank you. Well, it is a gorgeous sound. Everyone here is enjoying it. How's it going where you are, Rob?
I think it's fair to say that people here are enjoying themselves, Polly. I think that is the case. Let's have a chat with some of the people in the crowd. But you're actually from Broadstairs, aren't you?
I am. I've been at Broadstairs for, well, 8 years now, yeah.
What do you make of the whole Folk Festival Week thing?
Folk Week's always good fun. I mean, everyone takes the week off it. I mean, I like the bluesy sort of element to it, but it's brilliant. Everyone enjoys it, don't they, Archie? Yeah, yeah, they love it.
Fantastic. Let's have a chat with loads of other people here. We've got a bunch of ladies here, all with pink ears on. Hello, ladies. What are you doing down here today?
Hello. We've come down for Folk Week because it brings the community together, but at the same time, we've got our Moonlight Walk supporting Pilgrims Hospices, which is on the 20th of August from the Pavilion. And it's a coastal route all the way down to the Granville and back again. So we're hoping that loads of ladies will sign up and support Pilgrims Hospices.
Now, you live in Broadstairs. Is it a pain having 100,000 people turn up to do all their folky stuff, or is it good fun?
No, it's a real pleasure. I mean, it's great because you bring all the community together and you can see the fun that everyone's having down here. So it's a fantastic evening, fantastic event.
Excellent, excellent. Well, good luck with the Moonlight Walk there. Let's have a chat with some more people down here. We've got a bunch of people. Hello, sir. Where have you actually come down from?
We've come down from Rochester.
All right, OK, so a little trip down. Have you done it before?
Last 3 years myself and lady here.
OK, why did you come down?
the atmosphere, bands, we love the music.
Are you into folk then? Have you always been into folk?
Not particularly folk, but I'm a rock and roller, really.
Right, okay. But there's enough down here for you to get involved with as well,
absolutely.
yeah? Okay. And how about you? What do you like about it?
Lovely, very nice.
Why? What is it about it you like?
Oh, everything. The atmosphere, the people, the food, the beer.
The beer, the sunshine on a day like today. And we've got a family here. Hello, where have you come down from?
We're from Surbiton in Surrey.
Surbiton. So that's a proper trip, isn't it? Are you camping? Are you staying over?
Yeah, we're camping up at Birchington, which is just up the road from here.
And obviously, it's a big festival. You've got all the kids with you. Do they enjoy it? Do you like being down here and doing the whole business? What is it you like about it?
The music.
The music?
Yeah.
And the camping?
Yeah.
And the camping. And I tell you what, the one thing you do need for the camping is some decent weather. And I know somebody who's going to be able to tell us whether it's going to be a good week for this lot, and that's Kaddy. Kaddy.
Hiya. Now, this is a first for me. I've got Ben and Tab playing alongside here. First time I've ever been serenaded during the forecast. Not bad at all. I could get used to this. But more importantly, is it going to be fun in the sun or not so jolly with your brolly across the weekend? Unfortunately, it's going to be getting a little bit wonky across the weekend. The weather is going to be turning a little bit more showery for tomorrow today. So now it's back to Rob and Polly, unless they've nipped off for more fish and chips.
Kaddy, thank you very much. I think she did extraordinarily well there, not to be put off by those pesky hooden horses.
Those pesky horses have been pestering everyone all day.
They've been pestering us all day. When we were doing some signing earlier on, they kept trying to nick all the little things. If you want to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, then do go to our Facebook pages.
In the meantime, we'll leave you with Elbow Jane.
Time somehow.